Before talking about a classic JIKA or JIG-RIG, let's take a quick look at this basic rig. Everything is very simple. We have our hook link, and onto the hook link we have a good quality clip with round bend, and onto the clip we have the weight and also big guide hook, and onto the hook we have the lure of choice, of course. And about the mechanics of this rig. So once the angler casts this rig out, the weight hits the bottom, and then angler can introduce very small movements with the rod, and lure will be dancing very nicely, very close to the bottom. And how to improve this rig? Basically, I was thinking that I never change the weight or the hook itself, so the clip for me is not required. So I decided just to get rid of the clip, and by doing so I will make my rig much more refined and also much more attractive to the fish, because there are no more elements around the fake lure. So let's quickly take a look how we tie my improved version of a JIKA rig. We will start by taking about 15 centimeters of our hook link and make a simple surgeon's knot. But we don't want to pull it tight. Then onto the tag end we want to thread our weight. Then we want to thread our hook, starting from the opposite side, then hook's point. Now we want to pass through our tag end through that surgeon's knot, which is not pulled tight. We are aiming for very small loop here. Now we want to grab the knot which is not pulled tight and take our tag end and make about 5 wraps about the hook link. Then we want to pass the tag end through the surgeon's knot once more and start pulling. When tying your own rig, don't forget to wet this knot just before pulling it tight. Now we want to trim off the tag end. And we want to put our lure of choice onto the hook. That's it. This rig is now completed, and it has the same properties as our classic JIKA or JIG-RIG. The difference here is that we don't have any unrequired elements. We have weight, we have hook and lure, and nothing else. And as a result, this rig should produce more bites, and it already has proven that when it's hard, this rig works better for me than the classic JIKA-RIG. And also, one advantage of this rig is that it casts a little bit better, because when you are casting out, it seems that the lure can be more in line with the weight than if you compare to the classic JIKA-RIG. Of course, this rig has its disadvantages as well. You can change the hook, but as I mentioned, I rarely do that, and for me it's better to have more bites, and if I need to change the hook size because I'm changing to bigger or smaller lure, I can retie this rig very quickly. Also, we can take this rig even further. I will show you how. Let's break this rig to use the same components. Now we will do exactly the same steps, but we will keep the loop where the hook and the weight will be in much bigger, and as a result we will have a rig which will work very well when presented vertically, and it will replace most of the time the classic drop shot rig. So let's tie this rig now. We want to grab about 15 centimeters of hook link line and make a surgeon's knot, just not pull it tight, and then we want to thread our weight onto the line. Then we want to thread our hook, starting from the opposite side than hook's point, like that. Now we will pass the tag end through the surgeon's knot, and we want much bigger loop this time. I would say you don't want any bigger than 2 inches or 5 centimeters when it's extended between the weight and the knot itself. So, and now let's quickly finish off this knot. Again, doing 5 wraps. Passing back through the surgeon's knot. And pulling it tight. Don't forget to wet it when tying your own rig. Now we want to trim off the tag end, like that. And as a result, now we have the same JIKA or JIG-RIG, but we have our elements in very big loop, and as a result, when it will be presented vertically, so when it will be presented vertically and when angler will lift the weight of the bottom and then let it drop, the weight will drop very quickly, and then the lure will follow after that much slower, and it will be very nice play, which will attract those passive perch. That's perfect. I hope this short video will be useful for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and also feel free to subscribe. Bye!